We are back.
Welcome, boys. This is episode number 27. Live from Texas.
Frisco, Texas at the Hilton Garden Inn.
Frisco,
Yes,
right down the road from Prosper, right down the road from Dallas. We're here.
Which is all near General Creek Country Club, which is where we finished playing in the BustaJack Invitational today.
Yep. And we're going to jump into that to a minute. But first, a word from our sponsor. The people that brought us here. The people who had us looking good the whole time we're here. The people that are our ride or dies. Mine's up here. But Proud 90. Tell us about Proud 90.
Proud 90, dude. They got us here. They got the softest, most comfiest polos out. I mean, if you want something that's going to stand out on the course, go to proud90.com. Use that code BSG15. Get yourself 15% off. And do us a favor. Do yourself a favor.
That's it.
You know, they had us hooked up for the weekend. Saturday was a pretty hot day.
Yep.
Today was a little cool, those quarter zips.
I don't
Yeah,
know
they
if
came
you
in
can tell
handy.
by Mitch's face or not, but it was very toasty this
It
weekend.
was toasty.
I think,
toasty.
how much of that is wind?
Oh, that wind was brutal today.
They're probably a good bit.
Yeah.
The
Texas
majority
wind,
of
so let's just jump into it. Texas golf compared to Alabama golf.
it. Windy.
Windy. We
There's
have
not a
tall
lot of
trees.
not a lot of trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Taller
Yep.
trees.
Brady's first thing was like, why are the trees so short?
I was about to say, they had the number of trees. They just did not have the
Wind
height
blows
we
them
have.
over.
Yes.
Everything's flat. The golf course, flat. But with that, if you hit any kind of low ball, it's rolling forever.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with, of course, we played Saturday. We didn't think we were going to golf Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
We landed. Our original plan was to ride around, see the town, and then the weather didn't look good for Sunday, so they said, let's jump on 18 at Frisco Lakes. Right, Frisco Lakes?
Yep.
Frisco Lakes.
A course that Michael Morris, known as Tig, plays a lot. We were there. We did that thing. So let's talk about that course real quick.
Little back nine bandits versus Redbeards. Yep.
It was.
One of the probably going to be the series, that format that carries this channel. We love it. It's always a good video.
Yep. It's always fun. Good team chemistry.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Getting to the course, it was beautiful. Like
Yeah.
the building, the clubhouse. We'll start there. I was nervous about filming because I said we're in Texas. This is like goods territory.
Yeah.
People are going to see us with the camera and think we're like a Goodwill good. But everybody was so positive.
Goodwill. What's you got against Goodwill? Maybe Great Value.
Great value. Everybody was so positive, though. They're all cool with it. So we walked in. Clubhouse was like, he's like, yeah, that's fine to be considered of time per hole.
Yeah, 9 minutes.
Yep. And we knocked it out. No drone footage, but it's
No,
okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Wind.
We're good.
It would have been dead.
So we started on the back nine. They said the back nine was the scoring nine. The front nine was the beautiful nine. That's what the guy in the clubhouse said. Great match. Course. What do you think of courses with houses just lining every fairway?
Oh, I'm so nervous. Just from my inside out swing from my misses.
Yeah.
Look out.
So-
We had a few balls. Maybe.
I was about
touched
to.
a couple.
I was about to say, how many balls do you think went in people's backyards this weekend?
Good
Or
bit.
pools or
Oh,
hot
God,
tubs.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 12
It's funny when you think about it because, like
between all of us.
courses like Point, our home course, is beautiful with the trees, but it doesn't have the money that the courses with the houses on it have. So it's kind of like if you want to play super nice fairways and greens, you got to go. I don't like having the houses. I think it takes away from how a
The
golf
course.
course is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you think Pinehurst, you think the fields. I'm not a fan that Point's putting houses on the course. I wish they wouldn't do that too, but
I
it
thought
was-
you were going to buy one. Didn't you look at one?
you know I can't afford no $300,000 house.
But you know, it was nice seeing the creativity everybody had in their backyards.
You mean money?
Creativity, money, all of it.
Everybody
what I
had pools,
Yep.
It is so nice.
pergolas.
Some friendly guys too that
Yeah.
talked to us.
Yeah.
Everybody would come to the fence.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the guys that come to the fence gave me my ball back.
Yeah.
I
is
didn't.
it-
Even, I was like, "Is that a ball?" He said, "Yeah." Is it Vice? I said, "Yes, sir."
That's it.
Had the two big Goldens in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody had them.
Nice people. Nice people.
But I guess that's the cost of like Andy with Friday. So that podcast you sent recently, I guess to have a course that nice, it takes money, and that's what the houses come in.
Yeah.
People are paying that much money to get on the course. But note every course here almost has houses on it
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everyone we played at least.
Everywhere you look, there's houses about 6
Wow.
feet apart.
Wow.
And
No
they all
backyard.
look identical.
No backyard, but it's a very expensive backyard.
That is true. But that course is beautiful. Favorite hole from that course? Let's try to think through it. I loved. Was it 9 that had the water right before it?
Well, 9 was. It was right behind it. We were all on the left side coming down that hill.
Oh yeah.
That was a good hole.
I remember that hole.
Because
A lot of
9
memories.
was 18 for us. Here we
Yeah.
go. He's giving away
I
spoilers.
just had a lot of memories.
Oh my gosh.
I loved that hole that we met up with those guys that Jeremy and
Oh, yeah.
AJ were playing with.
Yeah,
That hole was really nice, even though we all kind of played it like crap. But I mean, the layout of it was really nice.
I love so the greens here. That green, it was soft, not fast.
Oh yeah, so spongy.
They were very
and-
spongy.
Yeah.
and very receptive
It's-
to a shot.
Yeah, but it should have been in the same. I guess it all be in the same type of grass like the course today was, right? Don't you think they had the same kind of greens? But
Yeah.
today was a completely different story.
Yeah,
And I know it rained prior, but I mean it was a completely different story. Today's greens felt hard, not like Fields kind of feels like hard like glass.
yeah,
This was like you could tell it was grass, but it was firm,
Mm-hmm.
not much spin.
Different type underlayer on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. For
Maybe
sure.
it was the rain because like Saturday there were shots we were hitting in and they would check a little bit or they'd spin back a little bit. Today it was like you hit and everything's going forward. Nothing's
yeah,
coming back.
yeah. We didn't have much check out there today.
Everything we would hit up would bounce and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you weren't on the line or in front of it, it was gone.
So
You were in trouble.
that's Frisco Lakes. Then that night we played 18. Instantly turned around and went and played 9. Highlight of the trip, I think.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
That was a fun course.
Lakeland, 9-8. It's a 9-hole and 18 hole. 9 holes night golf. So we got there at 7:30 maybe.
Mhm.
8 people, 4 carts deep, teeing off 2 at a time.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd love to come back and do that, but 2 at a time. Everybody's just shooting. Everybody but Will. Will said he couldn't tee off with other people. So I can't do it. But shooting bullets at playing under the lights. High school football. We're under the lights.
Yeah, I
Yep.
would love for that
Lakeland
around
or
us.
Lake Park?
I think it was Lake
Lake
Park.
Park.
Lake
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
If you did the back 9 at point because they're so close together,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that would be the spot.
That's what a guy told me at work. Point has a perfect layout to put lights out to do it.
Oh, you think that'd be
that
sick
would be
to have
fun.
that.
Just the back 9.
Yeah, just back because it's close.
Yeah.
It's all close.
So that course, that was such a good trip. And then what did we do for? Oh, we went to Lane's Chicken Finger. Nothing exciting.
Yeah.
We went to Lane's.
Everybody was so hungry we couldn't decide where we wanted to go.
So
We
for
were
our,
hungry and tired.
Yeah.
our
That
home
was a
listeners,
long
Lane's is basically Guthrie's.
Yeah,
Hooks and
yeah.
Bob's.
Philip
Yep.
Um,
or Zaxby's.
what did
almost.
you get at Lane's?
I just got the chicken sandwich. It was like the kicking chicken sandwich.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Zaxby's without the.
Yeah, that's what you
hot
got, but you
sauce.
got the club version.
Yeah, I ordered the same thing Zach
Yeah,
gave
we
me, but
ordered
they
the
gave
same-
me the
they
club
skimped
version.
on my cheese and bacon.
No cheese and bacon. Would you want the cheese and bacon?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was good.
But I was halfway through and I was like, oh shoot, I did order that.
And you got the spicy.
I got spicy fingers. They're pretty good.
And I got
Really
that
good range.
Caesar wrap.
We could hear the spicy fingers later.
Oh goodness.
Speaking, so I got the Caesar wrap, and then I turned around the next day, and the Caesar wrap at Trails of Frisco Lakes. That's the name of the course, right?
Who
Trails
else
of
likes Caesar wraps?
My boy Bob does sports. He's known for it.
My boy.
That course, to me, I think it was fun. Okay, let's talk about that course because the format of the way we played it.
Oh yeah.
The fact that nobody was there, the course was dead. It was kind of like we rented the course out to ourselves that
Yeah.
day. So we got there.
It was just bad for signal. I was
Yeah.
trying to watch the end of the Bama game.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it was going back and forth between 5
No, we're
teams.
No,
talking
that-
about Sunday now. Sunday.
Oh,
after
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, yeah. We're on a Sunday.
So we get there. There's nobody there, basically. All of us go up to the bar. We start ordering foods and drinks. I got a Caesar wrap. Jeremy got it. Y'all split it.
Mhm.
So good. Oh, my. The fries were delicious.
The guy that was taking the orders was
Shout out.
also
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
also the shop guy, the cook,
The
and the bartender all in one.
Doing
Yeah.
it all.
He said all of his help bailed on him that day.
Couldn't find them.
So nice.
But he handled it like a champ.
So we teed off. Did we played that one in order 1 through 18, right? We didn't
No,
go
we.
back- did
Oh
back
yeah, yeah,
nine?
we did. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
did.
played
Sorry,
back.
sorry.
So we had, there's us 4 went, and then we had our 4 buddies came, the B team. They showed up. So what we did is we split it into teams of 2. It was y'all 2, us 2, Will and AJ and Jeremy and Brent. And so 2 and 2 went off. 2 and 2 went off. Stroke play through 9 holes.
Best ball.
Yep, best ball. So everybody played their own ball. And then back 9, the winners went, losers went. And dude, there were some matches on the back.
Oh,
Such
yeah.
a fun layout
Oh,
to
my
switch it
gosh.
up like that.
Yeah.
That was I feel like that's the epitome of a guy's golf trip.
Yeah.
That right there is what you have to do.
Y'all's match came down to a playoff hole.
Oh, dude. So we were down early. We went down 2 strokes.
Yep.
And we were not playing
And now
good.
this is in the losers bracket. They
Oh,
did
yeah.
not advance to the winners
Okay,
bracket.
okay.
Just had to
We'll
make
talk
that
about
clear.
ours, then y'all can talk about
Oh,
y'all.
okay, okay. We'll talk about your
Um,
front 9 then.
Okay, anyways. Let's talk about the back 9 instead. So we went down to Brent's a great golfer. Jeremy was playing well that night before, and then some that day.
Yeah.
How he played against y'all the front nine. Bad.
They did not advance.
Question.
Okay, that's all I
Right,
needed to
okay.
know. So we're playing into it. We went 2 down early, but me and Mitchell said, let's turn this thing around. Brought it back to 18, tied it up with a big putt on 18.
Yeah, we did.
Then had to have a playoff, got beat. But it was exciting because while we were going back to the playoff hole, y'all are finishing up 18 where y'all are 1 stroke down.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Brady
Like-
hit an
I was about to say.
amazing shot.
So here's
into
what
18.
we decided on for our playoff hole. We're turning 18 to a par 3. We're going to hit from like 145 out. We're coming back, getting ready to find 145. Brady's 150 out.
Yeah.
Swings, and we're all watching, and it's pretty dark. Pin's in a crappy spot. It was hard that he stuck it here. We're all watching, and all of a sudden Brady just sticks it to like 3 feet. Maybe closer than that.
Y'all said it lipped the hole.
Yeah, it was wild because the pin was like on a hill like this.
Yeah.
Illegal pin placement.
Yeah.
And y'all were 1 down. For y'all to do that,
Yeah, so we finished 14 and we were 4 down. We won 15, 16.
what happened from the front to the back for y'all? Like, is it just
We
the way y'all
started off with a triple, didn't we?
Yeah, we started a triple.
Both of y'all.
Yep.
Best ball. That's not
Yeah,
good.
because
Yeah.
we sat. We sat.
Yeah, we got
Had more
cold.
drinks and both lost our drive almost.
Yeah, well, you stayed up, but
Yeah.
you had a really bad spot.
Yeah. His was gone. His next shot gone.
Pulled it left. Yep.
My next shot gone.
Yep.
It was just tough to start, so we went 3 down to start.
God.
Then
Yep.
we battled back. We won 15, 16, 17. We almost won by 2 and tied it, but I
Yep.
missed the putt.
Did y'all have like a pep talk in the cart and be like,
Oh, yeah. Once we won that first one, it's like we're in their heads.
Yep. Yep. We started talking junk.
Yeah.
We got in
They
our
got
heads.
rattled, you know.
Will and
So we're
AJ,
used
they
to
weren't.
it.
Yeah, they weren't ready for it.
oh no, AJ's too nice. He's not ready for that.
Yeah.
Talk.
And then I had a good drive, a good second shot. I was like 110 out. All I needed was a bird and them to get par or a par and them to get bogey. And Will ended up bogeying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He ended up bogeying, so if I would have got close
Yeah.
and I chunked it.
No.
And it was terrible.
Yep.
Chunked
You
it.
were on track because my my second shot actually went OB on 18. I hit it up there in those.
So what happened on 18? Where okay, we just set him up. Said you hit it to 3 feet, but you still lost.
Right.
That was your birdie putt.
No, I
No, he
had
had
dropped.
dropped.
So
I
par
had
putt.
dropped. I was hitting 4 from when y'all saw me.
Okay, so you had that for par.
Right.
But what was Will hitting from down the hill?
Will had a birdie putt and he 3-putted from below the hole.
So if you would have made it,
we would have went to even.
Y'all would have went to a playoff.
We would have went to a
We would
playoff.
have went right back.
And it was getting dark too.
Yeah.
It would've been
Couldn't see the
exciting.
ball.
Yeah.
That's what I blame my missed shot on.
What'd your putt do? Just
I thought I hit it well
Yeah,
enough,
it
but
was bad.
it went right under.
Oh,
It missed on the low side.
Because it looked just straight down and it just.
I planned in my head. I planned on hitting it like just center cup. I said
yeah.
just give it enough pace to get it there because it was all or nothing.
but
and
that hole, if you even a tap, if you miss it, you're probably 3-4 feet
if
past.
And
I
it
think
went.
anybody that was standing over that putt would have been like, wow, this
you
is
missed.
awful.
You would've been-
No matter where you were at on that green.
I was trying to tell AJ, like when we started the front nine, I said, it's so hard to play these rounds because we film so many scrambles that when you have to play your own ball, you're like, you hit a bad shot. You're used to being like, okay, we're playing someone else's ball. You're like, oh, crap.
Even
I
like
got to
today.
recover. Yeah.
We were playing in the thing today. You're like, dang, my drive's gone. Okay, we can play
Yeah,
someone
play
else.
someone else.
Yeah.
When you start playing your own ball, you're like, oh, crap, I got to figure out how to get out of the woods and punch that back out. And,
And we were playing good on the front.
Oh yeah, I went
4 strokes up on them boys.
I went-
Won by 4.
birdie, almost 3-peated.
And I
But-
would almost put Brent and Jeremy as maybe the picks to win the thing.
That's
They
what
had
said too.
they had picked themselves to win.
Yeah. I mean, Brent by himself, when he's on.
They thought they were going to win it all.
Yeah.
God, they didn't win today, my boy. Nope. So let's get into today. Today was the day, why we came to Texas.
a good time.
So
Good
we
time.
get there. Let's just walk. We get there at Gates Open. We're one of the first groups there.
Yep.
Instantly, Mason comes over. We get to talk to Mason and Cole. We go get our bags. We meet the parents. You know, we're basically.
And they recognize us.
Yeah, that's the coolest
yeah,
thing.
be still golf.
That's the coolest thing for us. Brent's supposed to be joining us. He said he's on a call right now. He can't join us. But so yeah, we get there and do all that. Got to meet him, and then we went to the range, warmed up. Me and Zach rode the course and flew the drone. The course was, oh my gosh, the course was beautiful. I think so.
Oh, yeah. And it was almost a panic attack. Charged the drone batteries
Oh, they weren't fully charged when we went
Tuesday
off.
or Wednesday. And I don't know what happened, but got it out the bag. All 3 batteries were at 70%.
Ooh.
Well, anybody that's done any drone flying knows it takes 2 batteries to do 18. And then we're out there, and it's like 30 mile an hour winds. That's
God.
what Casey said. I don't think we're going to get it.
Yeah, it's kind of tight.
Because as soon as I threw it up in the air, it went from like 30 minutes to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's battling 30 mile an hour winds on top of tracking and filming too. But we got it. So
Got it done.
it'll be
And you'll
on there.
see. So this video, you'll see it, and then the coming Sunday is when you'll see this video where we go out to BustaJack. But the highlight of the day. Okay, meeting BustaJack was cool. Meeting Sam Jagoda was cool. Meeting Cannon was cool. Seeing Josh Mayer, who shout out Josh, was cool. Getting to see him in person. But when Brady came over to me and said, "There's a name on a cart over there," and I was like, "What?" He said, "Tig." I said, "Oh my man, it's happening!
He is here.
It's happening." That's what we came to Texas for, to run into.
Yeah, and we predicted it after seeing
Yeah.
him in their last couple of videos and him living in Dallas. It's like he's got to come.
Yeah.
That was so cool to me. Would you say he was a down to earth and humble guy?
Mitch's main thing he's talked about. He's like, he's just down to earth and humble. What was he?
He was a
so
cool guy.
humble.
He was a cool guy.
One of the favorite highlights of the day, Brady put it on his Snapchat. Was it your Snapchat or your Instagram story? It was
of Brent.
Brent hit range balls, and then Brady pans and is Tig next to Brent.
Yeah, it was so
and
funny.
Brent looked so lost. And
Yeah.
Tig's just like striping.
There was one clip I saw that Brent was recording. He was like over his shoulder, over Tig's shoulder. I was like, dang, dude.
What was Tig up? Was he hitting 2 irons up there, or was he just?
No,
he's known
he
for
was-
his 2
He
irons.
was wedge,
I saw him hit a few drivers.
small iron,
Yeah.
long iron, not 2 iron, and then driver. He was smoking them.
You think he's about maybe my height? Do you think it's just that he puts no spin on that ball and
He just knows
Swing
he
speed.
can control it.
Yeah.
he
And
crushes?
I think that's the difference between us and all the other golfers
Yeah.
is the amount of control. Like if I start missing, I'm like, I'm just off today.
Yep.
And they know what to do, what mechanic in their swing to fix. I'm just like, well, this is one of them days, boys. We're scrambling.
It's a long one, but we battled hard. So we opened up with a birdie.
Yeah,
That was
first hole.
huge because that was a tough pin. That pin was tucked in that corner.
Mhm.
Opened up with a birdie, and then we went like par. No bogey. We were playing such good golf. Like if this was if we were a PGA Tour player, this would be like a great first round round at a tournament.
Yeah.
Had another birdie on the front to get us 2 under.
Mhm.
Finished the front 9, just 2 under. And I was like,
under.
oh my gosh, this is good for us. New
Yeah.
course, 7,300 yards.
Yeah,
With
long.
15, 20 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
I think
All
it,
day.
Yeah.
it picked up
All
even
day.
more on the back, I
He
think.
did.
Probably made
He
that
did.
course like 7,600, 7,700 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not, is it?
8,500.
There were par 4s where we hit, for our ability, good drives and still had like 240, 260.
There were
in.
several like
Almost 500
just
yards.
right at 500 yard par fours. And I'm like,
And with that wind, it was almost impossible to get there, too.
A guy came up to me at the dinner part, and he was talking about the wind and stuff. He said he talked to Busta, and Busta was like, just joking, not joking, but he's like laughing, saying, "Yeah, I think we made it a little too hard on y'all today with the tee boxes and the wind." He was saying we probably should have like shortened the course if we knew the wind was going to be like this.
yeah.
Because it made it long. But I was proud of us to go 200. And then
What did the B team finish?
We'll
over
get-
par?
I think they finished even.
yeah.
I think but worse than us.
Worse than us. And then we opened
Jeremy
up part
Clay looking
2.
at you.
We opened up part 2 with a bogey, that par 3. We got the wrong yardage. Had to.
Yeah.
Scorecard
'Cause
said
I don't
134.
trust.
I never shot it, so don't say
Yeah,
it. I didn't shoot it on that one.
The wind.
The wind was just swirling on that hole. We
Yeah.
didn't know what it was doing.
We were all
We
long.
were told we had agreed. This is all our fault for not quadruple checking. We should all check, but we agreed as a team on 178 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it said 168
168.
from the box.
Yeah, and then
And
wind
it
in
was
our
like a
face.
front pin. Wind was in our face like 10 or 15.
So we're saying 175, 180.
That's what we all
Yeah.
played, yeah. Because I hit like a 5-iron or something like
Yeah.
that.
I was
You were
swinging-
sending it over the back.
I was swinging a 7. I just topped mine, which
Yeah.
mine would have been in the backyard too.
So you were in the back bunker. I had a hybrid because I was thinking like 180 to 200.
And you went in the backyard.
And I was in the backyard. So you know,
He
if
hit
I'm
a
on-
dog.
So you know, if I hit it long, that number was not right. I think we should have played 140, 145.
Yeah.
We should have.
Which sucks because we could have easily got out of there with a par and kept our 200. But then I think we birdied the next.
We did birdie the
very
next.
next.
Oh.
yeah.
Got it right back.
And then we It was literally bogey, birdie, bogey. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So then we went a par.
Because
birdie.
that next par 4, we went bunker to bunker.
Oh God, that was a night.
That was a terrible
okay.
hole.
That's on us. You said it. We should.
Yeah, I said we should have
okay.
just played my shot from the
Yeah.
grass,
So-
100 out.
I think Mitchell. I think you went left on that hole. I drove it into that bunker,
Yeah.
fairway bunker.
Mhm.
You went. Were you over the in that yard? That's the one.
Yeah, I was in the yard. The guy
I
gave me
went
the ball
left
back.
too.
You went left. So the only option we had was mine out of the bunker, and we were 220.
Yep.
something.
220. So I swung hybrid.
Hybrid. You just got out.
It went up the lip and it rolled down to probably 100 out.
Had 100 out. Okay, that's where the story is. I went 3-wood, chunked it to another bunker. You topped it. You went from bunker to bunker.
I probably hit a 200-yard shot out of it, but it
In a
just
greenside bunker.
Yeah, in a greenside bunker.
And so here's what we had. We had Zach's 100 yards out in the fairway.
In the fairway.
Brady's probably like 40 yards out.
Yeah.
in the back of a giant bunker.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a 20-yard bunker.
And the pin was
Yeah.
all the way in the back.
Yeah, so you had the whole green, and we weren't trying like in the front of the bunker like a green side, just chipping it up. We had to carry the whole bunker plus the green.
Yep. It was all uphill too.
I maybe got it out 10 yards onto the green.
And yours was the only one out.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
so that's where we messed up.
No, mine got out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it
Mine got
did.
It said,
Yours went
straight
over.
to the
So that's
woods.
where we got to get better as a team because we could have went to yours even though we were further out but had full wedge shots in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we would have been a lot closer.
We could have at least made a par.
putting
Yeah.
for bird or par.
No, we would have been putting for par, yeah.
I just keep forgetting how long these par fours
There
were.
was so many that we walked up to. We were hitting our second shot. We were like, is this a par 5?
Oh yeah, I mean that one. Remember where we
It was
chipped
like
it
dot
close?
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we chipped it tight, and I was like, okay, I feel good. We got a birdie tap in. You're like, this is a par 4. And I was like, what?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
long one. It
That one was
like
so long.
Yeah.
where none of us barely
That was
reached the
hole-
fairway.
That was our 9th hole, which
What do you
was
think?
13, I think.
So if you're playing solo, what do you think your max set of yards is that you should play?
Not much above 63.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
that's what we
65,
played.
Max out 65.
Yeah. We played 63 at the
yeah.
trails yesterday.
So if you go to a course and you and your buddies are playing solo and it says 6,700 is the tips, are y'all playing one up at?
I think you
whatever?
have to because you the main thing about golf, it's not about competition. It's to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to push yourself back. And if you're even a higher handicap than us, you should probably push up even more
Yeah.
because you shouldn't break 100.
No, you should
That
be.
you should be double digits no matter where you're shooting from. Now on a bad day,
Yeah.
obviously it changes, but 9 times out of 10 you should be in the 90s at worst.
So that's what we gotta get
So
better at.
you got to probably push up that point.
You so stupid. We gotta get better at, especially in this 4-man versus series going forward, making better decisions as a team.
Mm-hmm.
We were not good at that today, but we finished 2 under. We were 26
6,
out of
20, 38.
38.
Not
So we
bad.
didn't come in last.
Just
Yep.
top end of the pack.
We weren't top 15. We weren't top 20, but we weren't. Originally, we thought we'd be like the last or the bottom 2. We weren't
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, that was the fight.
And we beat the other team that came with us, which is a success. In my book.
I know. Jeremy said, I don't think y'all be within a couple strokes of us.
Dang. He said
First, when we did the 2v2 yesterday, he thought they were shoe-ins for victory. And me and
Oh,
Brady
yeah.
just made things happen. And then originally he's like, with the B team, we got a much stronger team than y'all. But they don't play together. They don't practice
No,
together.
they didn't know. They don't know their strengths.
Like, we had a plan. We knew drives, Mitchell goes first, then me, and then y'all freed up to go. Putts, you like to give him first putt.
I like to give a first putt. I feel like I got a great lag or I'm real tight on it.
So you think it's a good thing that we play together so much? Everybody kind of knows.
Everybody knows what everybody's doing.
Yeah. Because I kind of know, like, if we're 170 or 160 or higher out, I know I'm kind of, like, not in the mix of it, but I know usually we can count on y'all, too, to kind of get us up there.
Yeah.
So we know each other's game.
Do we want to talk about the winning score?
Oh, God. Today?
God.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. So it's,
Winnie under.
20 under.
that's at that course. When we say the wins were, like, 15 to 30,
It was all day.
Yeah.
we're not exaggerating.
These guys are small.
Yeah. Who? Oh, did you see the winning team?
Yeah, I
Who
seen
won?
it.
I didn't say who it was.
There were tricks on.
Tricks on reps.
Yes, tricks on reps.
On the range, Micah was hitting, and the guy was hitting. The Strixon guy from the winning team was hitting, and Micah stopped swinging his driver and turned around. and was like, "What are you swinging?" Because he was out driving him.
Golly. What's the Strixon has clubs though, right?
Yeah.
So they're probably
It's just
swinging.
like basically they birdied almost every hole and equaled 2, basically.
Probably a bunch of scratch golfers. That's wild.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
But
But I mean, we can get under.
We can get there.
with no bogeys, we were 4 under on the day.
Yeah,
No
nobody.
bogeys.
Yeah. We had
Yeah.
4 birdies, yep.
And that's a couple 10 and above handicaps.
Right? Yeah.
So
So I
scratch
mean,
golfers.
just think if you're. So we shot a 70
Yeah,
as a team, but if you're scratch, you're expected to shoot a 72
by yourself.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you get four guys like that,
You're not missing.
I mean,
it.
your mistakes are very few.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're probably approach shots. And like for us, long shots in 220, of course they're driving it way past, so they're probably like 160 in.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
deadly from
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
probably throwing darts.
At least it wasn't like 25,
Ripping
26
cigs,
under.
throwing
Yeah.
darts.
Ripping
The
cigs. That
dream.
sounds like Brent over the weekend.
Oh.
And even Buster said he's like that is a score that is hard to believe right now, but he's like I believe it because I know the guys who are playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Which if they're scratch, I could see it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
I wonder if they know the course too. That would be huge. We didn't
They
Yeah.
know.
probably do. Yeah, we didn't know anything about that course. We just knew what pictures we saw, what we saw on YouTube, what we saw.
18
looking it
birdies.
up.
Yeah.
18 birdies.
18 birdies for sure. They helped us out a good bit.
Which
today.
is a great time to tell you about how this whole weekend, the only reason we were able to play so good is because we pulled up our phones, had an overhead view of 18 birdies.
It
Yep.
changes the game because there
So
was one time where we seen the guys drive right and
Drive
like
off,
how
yeah.
far do we have? And
Oh,
I
yeah.
pulled it up and I was showing Mitchell. I was like, look,
It was
you can
wide
go
open.
220 here,
wide open.
but if you aim right, you're wide open
And I'll
for
even
a
say,
swing.
like,
And what happened that hole? We birdied that hole, didn't we?
I think we did.
Yeah, because that's the hole right after that par 3.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think we
birdied
birdied
that
it.
Even
hole.
like,
we made up for it.
Even like watches though, it's not a big screen, so you'll see just the green
Yeah.
or just a bunker. 18 birdies, you can see, and it's
You can move it around.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
drawing or
Yeah.
illustration; it's an actual image of the course. Like so, you can. Dang, what hole was it? It was we were forever trying to figure out the line on that hole. Remember,
was
Brent?
yesterday.
Yesterday,
That was yesterday. That was 17.
Yeah, we opened up 18 birdies.
Oh, that was a crazy looking hole.
It was
Yeah.
because you had junk, then you had a little bit more fairway, then you had more junk.
We had
then
no
you
clue
the
where to
green.
go. I was
We
almost.
were
Yeah.
getting-
Remember, I was about to hit it up the
You were
right
about to go
side.
up the other fairway.
And everybody was like, "That's not the right."
Brent did go up the other fairway.
Yeah, he did. And I said, that's not the right fairway. So I had to open up 18 birdies and I had to there's that tree. And you can't get that on the watch.
You know, 9 was like that too there because it was long.
Oh, yeah, there was
junk,
2 layup spots.
plateau,
Oh, yeah.
junk.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
in there.
That's right. Yep.
That's
Because
what it
I was in the junk.
Yeah.
But you don't get that on a watch. Like I could literally say, there's that tree. And I look at my phone and say, okay, that's that tree. I need to be here. So we do have a code in our description you can use to get you a premium account. This is how it'll recommend what club you should use based on your distance.
How it's playing with the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite feature is like 147 playing like 152. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I've always just saw 142 and hit 142.
One of my favorite things on there, like, I don't know how many of y'all use it. You've probably already done it, but like in your little profile, you can set up like your bag, and
Oh,
it shows you
Oh,
like
I
your
got
clubs
mine.
and stuff like that.
I don't
That's
know
so
if I've
awesome.
updated the driver in there, but I got everything else.
Yeah,
as soon as
I just
got
think it's
fitted.
cool because it's like kind of like a little video game, or like
yeah.
it's like a Facebook profile for your for
I
you.
love that since we've been pushing 18 birdies and we partnered with them, we've gotten so many friend requests from people on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
And
have.
so people
We
can
have.
see us playing, like we can see people playing. I just love it. So check out 18 birdies. We're thankful for them. We don't use anything else really.
Not
That's
at
what
all.
our go-to.
Not at all.
Trying to think if there's anything else before we wrap this up. We're thinking about going and get a little snacky snack later
Yeah.
here at the hotel. This has been a fun trip. This is what it's all built up to.
No, worn out, sunburnt, wind burnt.
What do we have going on tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we'll talk
Oh,
about it real
no.
quick. We're gonna get to a certain place at 8:30 in the morning, and these two are gonna get fitted.
Yep.
But
With a
who
brand.
are we getting fitted to?
I was gonna say I didn't say the brand, so let's say this real quick.
We're just gonna save this for a video tomorrow. But
On the
anticipation.
podcast, we have been a little negative towards PXG.
Yeah.
we have
In
all
their
because
defense,
of what we've heard.
in their defense, we've never swung their clubs until
I've-
today. But we'll
Also, I've never known anyone to swing their clubs.
exactly. So the
Yeah.
only thing I've heard from them is people saying
They're
"Oh,
overpriced or
yuckers,"
overrated.
yeah. And me, personally, the branding and how everything's on sale. I'm like, oh, that's just come
hate-
on.
Now I'll say I did swing one of those Gen 5 drivers today, and it felt very nice.
So they were there.
Even a miss was still a playable shot.
So we're going in the morning. These two boys are gonna get fitted for. I want to see what y'all say before I
Sure.
Yeah.
jump on the thing.
I think it's one of them things that I always heard negative stuff. And I'm,
They
like
gonna
with
prove us wrong.
science, prove me.
Yeah,
prove me
prove us
wrong.
wrong.
Change my mind.
Yeah. So in their defense, we don't have much leg to stand on saying why we don't like them. Other than that, so take that with a grain of salt.
I'm
Tomorrow-
hoping.
I
to
just
get my
know
mind
when we,
changed.
when we went to the store yesterday, all those guys were very
Humble and down to earth.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like they were trying to.
no, they weren't trying to push anything on us,
Yeah,
but they
that-
were very
They're very intuitive about. Is that the word about us?
intuitive, but then they were also very welcoming in what we were talking about, our brand.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff
wanted
like
to know
that.
more.
And we actually had a couple of those guys follow us, and we really appreciate that.
No
we're
one
ready
run
for
into one
tomorrow.
today.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just ready for that tomorrow.
And the thing that I will say is about PXG that no other brands are really doing except like TaylorMade with Foreplay. They're investing in people like us, the social media.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the younger generation.
Because at the end of the day, we're never going to be pro golfers.
Nope.
This is the career we're trying to chase is social media, and I don't know what pro golfers think of content creators. They like, look down on them or whatnot. But no real brands are. I mean, really investing in a lot of people. But you see PXG, like almost everybody there today.
Yeah.
There was so many guys.
A lot of it,
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that even they're putting into that opportunity. So who knows? Maybe one day our minds get changed tomorrow and we see
I
some
know.
numbers.
I'm down.
I mean,
for it.
that's what we're going for. We want them to change our minds.
We want to see it. So I'm excited. We're
Wait,
going to see three
while I'm in
wood.
Texas, why not?
Well, might as well go do it tomorrow. We're going to go see Bob Parsons.
What if he was there?
I heard y'all talking about me.
I seen y'all's podcast about me slashing prices.
I'm here to prove y'all wrong.
So we hope we do. Are you excited about swinging driver? Or are you like,
I am. I am. I was actually just thinking, like, for some reason, driver in a simulator never goes well for me. Like when we're at tee times, like I don't know. I can't hit a driver
I
good
can't hit it either.
in a simulator. So I just
Yeah.
maybe it'll go good. I don't
See
know.
how it goes.
I do. I remember watching their video and I looked in that window yesterday. BustaJack's fitting. Their simulator room is pretty.
It's wide.
Yeah.
There's no club like Dick. I hate going to Dick's because there's clubs right behind me. And every time I go
the
back, I'm
net.
like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
clip one. Yeah.
You hit the net every
Yep.
time you
But
start
the
to
PXG one's
swing.
pretty wide.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna go good, and it'll be interesting because you hit your Cobra good, so it'll be fun to see like how they stack up.
I'm looking. I'm ready to see the science behind it. That's
Yeah.
really why I want to do it. I may not. It might be a lot to talk me into buying it on site, but I
And
mean,
if
I just
we,
want to see a lot of numbers.
Catch them a good time. Bob may say, put them on sale.
Yeah, I can wait. Yep.
Put them on sale.
Give them to them.
What's it
Sign
gonna take
'em.
you to get one? Because you're not just buying through to buy one. You need one in your bag.
I do need one, but it'll take a minute. I mean, I want to hit it. I want to see what they fit me to because now that I saw yesterday, they do have 2 woods and Busta hits a 2 wood. I'm interested to try.
This is your first fitting, isn't it?
Yep.
You usually just buy. So this will be interesting right here.
Yeah.
So Mitchell is known for buying stuff just
On
off
the way
rack.
to the course.
Yeah,
That is
just,
true.
Just stop.
I remember one time we played Bull Creek, and he was my teammate, and he opened the driver, took the wrapping paper off it on hole 1. I was like,
And it started
I
hitting
just
it.
knew. I knew the day.
He
I was
just
like,
looks
let
for
me go
like the
3 wood.
stiffest, heaviest shaft he can find, and he buys it off the shelf. So this will be interesting for the guy to actually say, no, let's do this, let's do this.
It's a
And,
shame we don't have a later flight.
I know I'd love to spend more time on it, but maybe there's a reason to come back.
You know, we might just extend this day. Oh, clerk said no. Sorry, they're full.
Sorry.
So PXG, maybe we come on back and get the whole club fit. That'd be nice.
Oh, my
We'll
God.
see how
They
this works.
do have an office in Atlanta. We did find out today.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so nice to film one.
Maybe they can connect us.
Full
with
bag
somebody there.
fittings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're not.
Once we're sponsored.
I can snap my fingers right now. We're wearing all black.
I was about to
Sitting
say
here.
we're not sold to anybody yet.
Yeah. We have no loyalties to
We-
any.
we make business decisions.
Like Z Clay told me the other day, we can be bought.
The
I
only
can't be
thing
wrong.
we are loyal to is our friends at Proud 90.
Proud. We ain't
BSG
going nowhere.
15.
Ain't going nowhere. So that's the Texas trip. Hey, thanks to everyone. The Road to Texas series views for us have just popped off.
Yep.
And so we could never done that without you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget new podcasts every Tuesday and new videos every Thursday. But this week there'll be some Sunday night videos because we're gonna get these BustaJack videos to you. We got it coming
to.
out.
Big files.
Big file. We're working on the footage now. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And the road to maybe Myrtle Beach is next.
Stay tuned.
Peace.